Assalamualaikum and good evening to our panel. So I will present the final year project FIP2. The topic that was given is strength performance of the palm oil mill effluent POME based on the normal config. So let me introduce myself. I'm Afzalizani bin Azmi and my supervisor name is Muhammad Faisal bin Muhammad Jaafar. So let's talk about the first is outline. The first one is introduction. The second is literature review. The next is methodology. The next is result and discussion. And the last one is the conclusion. So each of this part I will explain in the next slide. So for those first one is the introduction. So as we know that in Malaysia, the palm oil tree is the most common plant that was be used in daily life. So the benefit of the palm oil is such as in the cosmetic product, food, cooking oil, and many others production. So the next is the palm oil mill record in Malaysia by the Yaacob 2005 reported that about 36.7 million tons of the solid biomass and the average of 13 billion tons of the pomade that was generated by 381 palm oil mill effluent in Malaysia 2004. So due to that, there is a lot of the wastage that was produced by the mill, and then the study was conducted to investigate if the pomade is suitable for the fine aggregate replacement in a normal concrete, which is help to solve the huge amount of the pomade and reduce the use of the sand in the concrete. So the next is the problem statement. So previous study that was conducted is using the normal concrete and using the paper sludge. So my study is present so the normal concrete that using the pomade. So the problem is natural resource had decreased because of many construction of the new structure and the development by the Limba Chia in 2012. So the effect on the waste material such as the pomade, since it's the biggest, one of the biggest waste production in the palm oil mill industry in Malaysia. So due to that, depletion of the natural fine aggregate sand has led to the production of the concrete containing pomade. So the next is objective. So my study is come up with the three objectives, which is the first one is to determine the workability of the normal concrete that using the pomade as a fine aggregate replacement. So the next one is to determine the composite strength of the normal concrete containing pomade as a partial fine aggregate replacement. And the last one is to determine the water absorption of the normal concrete containing pomade as a fine aggregate replacement. So let's talk about the scope of the study. So the first one is stage one is the material selection. The next stage is mid proportion. The third stage is sample preparation. The fourth stage is data and analysis, testing and method. And the last one is the analysis. So each of these stages I will explain in the detail in the next slide. So significance of the study. So the use of the pomade from the waste product in concrete can also reduce the environment pollution. So the utilization of the pomade or the waste such as pomade as a partial aggregate replacement promotes construction sustainability and reduce the possible pollution due to over dumping of the agricultural waste. So the characteristic of the pomade concrete also can be used to determine the composite strength and the water absorption of the concrete by using the pomade. So this is my literature review for this study. So the first author, they're using the wastewater treatment plant, and the percentage that was using is 5 until 25. So the next author also use the next other waste such as a paper sludge, and also same the third author using the paper sludge. So they using the percentage which is 3 until 16. And also the last one is the using the plastic waste. So for the percentage I'm using the pomade. So the percentage that I was using is 1 until 5%. So this is my experiment work. So distribute by the four component, which is the first one is for material selection, the second is mid proportion, the third is sample preparation, and the last one is the testing method. So this is my Gantt chart for the final year project 1. So this is my Gantt chart for the final year project 2. So let's talk about the first stage, which is ore material selection, which is the first one is OPC, ordinary Portland cement, and the second is sand. I'm using the sand that passing 500 millimicron using the ASTM standard E11 no 35 sieve analysis. So the next is the sample. The sample pomade was taken by Panchimpan Mill in Fontaine. So the next one is I'm using the cross aggregate with passing 14 mm and written on 10 mm sieve size. So the next one is the mid proportion. So the mid proportion I was adopted by Sobolov 2004 and Muhammad Noor Haswi 2017. So so in this mid proportion I added with 10% of the wastage. So the next one is stage 3 sample preparation. For the first one is batching, which is wake the sand, the cross aggregate, the cement, the water, and the pomade. And then the second step is mixing, which I put the ingredient into the casting machine. The third is casting, which is I using the cube size 100 times 100 and times 100. So the total cubes that I will use is 36 cubes. And the last one is the water curing for 7, 40, and 28 days. So let's talk about the pomade preparation. So for the first one, image, I go to the Panchimpan Mill in Kuantan, and then I've taken the pomade at the dump site at the factory. So I scoop the sample and I place in the plastic bag. After that, in the Fakasa laboratory, I dried the pomade for 2 hours for 2 hours under the 100 degrees Celsius. After that, I can use the sample to be mixed in the casting machine. So the next stage is testing method. For the first one is slump test. So for the slump test, I follow the standard of ASTM standard C143. So the function of the slump test is to measure the workability and the consistency of the concrete mix. So the slump ratio need to be measured and recorded for every mix. So the next one is compressive strength. So the compressive strength, I follow the ASTM standard C67 -14/7 2040. So the function is to determine the compressive strength of the specimen. So it also to obtain the maximum loading under that can bear. So there's a total 36 cubes, which is size of 100 times 100 and 100 is produced for 1%, 3%, and 5% of the aggregate replacement. And the last method is the water absorption. So I follow the ASTM standard. So the function is to determine the water absorption that being absorbed by the concrete, and also the specimen is need to curing for 7, 14, and 28 days and needs to get the initial weight. So after that, after that, place the concrete in the oven for 24 hours and then record the final weights, and then I can get the water absorption percentage. So the next part is stage 5, which is result and discussion. So for the result and discussion, let's talk about the slump value. So the slump value, the workability test by the plain concrete, which is 46 mm. The next is normal concrete, which is 1%, which is 40 mm. The next is normal concrete 3% for meal replacement, 45 mm. Then the last one is the normal concrete 5%, which is 50 mm. So based on the based on the compressive strength test, we can see that for the plain concrete, which is the control, at the 28 days, the concrete achieved the target 32.81 more than 30 target megapascal. So the next is normal concrete, which is 1% for meal replacement, and also it achieved the target, which is 30.44 megapascal at the 28 days. But for the normal concrete, which is 3% and 5% of the Pomey replacement, there's a losses of the strength. We can see that from the graph, which is 17.63 for normal concrete 3% Pomey replacement, and the next is 14.73 for normal concrete 5% replacement. This is because when when the when when too many replacement was added in the concrete, the concrete become lose the strength. This because the concrete become the segregation. When I'm doing the study at the lab, the concrete, when I pour the 3% and the 5% of the for my replacement, the concrete become the segregate. So segregation is the cement, uh, the separation of the cement and the aggregate of the concrete apart from each other. So this is because the pomade itself absorb the water, and then the cement cannot take place enough for the hydration process. So this is because the concrete cannot boost the performance in terms of the strength. So the effect is the concrete will come out with the air void. So the presence of the an air void affect the strength of the concrete, which is the concrete have high permeability or high porosity. The good concrete is come out with the low permeability. So the next test is water absorption test. So for the water absorption test, you can see that at the plain concrete, at the 28 days, the water absorption is 0.89%. And then the second is normal concrete, which 1%. For my replacement at the 28 days is 2.2%. So based on the graph, we can see that at the 28 days, for each of the plain concrete until the normal concrete 5%, the graph of water absorption is increased. So the maximum that was recorded at the normal concrete 5% for my replacement, which is 3.85% water absorbed. So this is because the huge amount of water that being absorbed is by the normal concrete 5%. This is because the sample is, which is pomade itself absorb the water, where the too much of pomade being replaced, the water absorption is being increased. So the pomade is the problem with pomade is the pomade is difficult to be dry, because when I take the sample from the dump site at the punching, the pomade is come out with the wet condition, and then after I dry it under 2 hours in 100 degrees Celsius, after the 2 hours, the pomade still in dry condition, a little bit dry condition. So it is difficult to dry the pomade. So so for the conclusion is, based on the study, it showed that when 3% and the 5% of the pomade replacement, the concrete loses the huge strength at the 28th day. So you can see that from the graph and the bar and graph and the data that was taught next previous slide. So the behavior of the pomade is absorb the water and difficult to dry it for the mixing purpose. So as I mentioned previous, the pomade difficult to be dry, which is when I dry for 2 hours, it's still in wet condition. It's a little bit wet. So the more the pomade being replaced, the lower the strength, the more water being absorbed, and makes the concrete fail in terms of strength. So based on the finding in the study, it was observed that the pomade concrete cannot be a best value for the compressive strength and the water absorption test. So this is my reference in my study. So that's all for me. Thank you for your cooperation.